Hey guys, Pat7 here. Gonna bring to you today a review on the MTech hinge handcuffs. These are the one right here. You might say, hey Pat dude, there's no logo for MTech and stuff like that. Let me explain in the video while we're going along and doing the review for these handcuffs, alright? So I just want to show you guys in the meantime some of the stuff I ordered from a website called Gorilla Surplus. I'll put the link in the description if you guys want to, if you're Canadian, if you want to shop for some expendable baton, handcuffs, camping, and a couple of other outdoor stuff. So they're a surplus store. So great guys. I ordered from them. It took 7-day shipping from the West Coast. Free shipping, 7-day from the West Coast to my door. So thumbs up for that. These guys, I had a couple of questions. They answered the email relatively quick. So thumbs up again. So just gonna put these things on the side, guys. So the expendable baton, let's put that on the sides. So let's talk about the handcuffs themselves. And let me explain a little bit about why these things are MTech handcuffs. So if you're looking around on the internet, on Amazon and Master Cutlery, every type of website for the MTech hinge handcuffs, you guys are not going to see the box themselves. You guys are barely going to see the cuffs and what they look like. So, but on the back of the box here, you can see the model number is MT S4807. So this is the model number of the MTech handcuffs. A couple things that you guys should know before you purchase these handcuffs is, first of all, they're hinge handcuffs, alright, so they're different from the chains, but they're also different from the chain handcuffs in that they use a proprietary key, which got the little double locking detent on the key itself instead of on the back here, like a traditional set of handcuffs. So meaning that when you put the key in there, the key is gonna go protrude on the back there. So let's see if you guys can see that. So it protrudes right there on the back, which stabilizes the key so you can turn the key and unlock the handcuff. So click double locking and it will. So these aren't a bad pair of handcuffs, but I'm a little bit disappointed since the regular chain handcuffs use. The MTech chain handcuffs use a regular pair of handcuff keys. You can just use your handcuff keys to any handcuff keys to take and open the handcuff. So this is an ASP, so you can use an ASP, Standard American, Smith & Wesson. They're all the same except for this one. So like I said, this is a proprietary key. So you cannot place, because you see that little pin there, that little detent, this is interfering and you cannot insert that key in there. So kind of proprietary. So on the other hand though, you can use your standard pair of handcuff keys right here. So like I said, ASP. So you can use these to be able to open this pair of handcuffs. So if you're just going like that, you can open up pretty easily. You do have to tilt a little bit to go reach because they're not exactly the same. So now I just went around. So you do have to tilt like that and kind of go reach the mechanism back there. So a little bit more complicated, a little bit more annoying. So guys, I originally bought these handcuffs because I wanted to somebody wanted them. Somebody wanted a pair of handcuffs, and one day I saw that they had a proprietary key, because you can't see the box anywhere. If you saw the box, you would see that these keys are not traditional handcuff keys, and you can even see that little hole in the back where the key's protruding out. So this is something that's a little disappointing and a little annoying. So it's a shame that I can't use these handcuff keys for my regular pair of handcuffs. That being said, the handcuffs themselves, they're lighter than even my Chicago, so a little bit thinner on the steel. They do work pretty good though, I gotta say. When you swing them around, they might hit on the warding a little bit. The fit and finish is not the greatest. You can see some of the plates here, the riveting is not 100% perfect, especially on this side. You can see right there. So I don't know how strong they are. These are not NIG approved. It's not a standard handcuff key, so It goes more towards the realm of a toy than anything else, or something maybe in China and Japan they got these types of handcuffs and handcuff keys. So a little bit disappointing, like I said, guys. So the regular chain MTech handcuffs, which these are not, these are Chicago X55 and ASP approved. The chain pair of MTech handcuff, they do have a regular handcuff key, like I said, but one of the drawback of the chain model, let me try to explain to you guys here. One of the drawback of the model from some review that I saw online is that these handcuffs, they got the keyhole on different sides. So meaning that you have your handcuffs right there, you flip them around, then they're on the same sides. So meaning if you handcuff somebody, a suspect, let's say, and let's say if you're like that and you're handcuffing somebody with your handcuffs and you're going down like that and like that, click click, and you're trying to handcuff somebody, so that this one's double locked, you're gonna have your handcuffs like that. So when it comes time to take him off and take the key off, you're gonna have to go behind the guy's hand and fiddle around, and less easily accessible, let's say. So this is one of the reasons why I bought the hinge handcuffs. I really thought they were gonna have the standard handcuff key though, but there's no picture online anywhere except for the picture of the handcuffs themselves, which with the angles, with the shadow like that, you don't really see if there's a pin on the picture. It's poor quality, so it's not see-through like that. So be aware, if you're buying a pair of MTech hinge handcuffs, you're gonna have a proprietary key like this. So they do come with 2 keys though, so this is interesting. They do come with 2 keys, so depending on what you want to do with them, if you just want to play around, maybe play around with them in the bedroom. So let's compare size. Alright, so I'm gonna put these and compare the size compared to my, let's say, Chicago model 1000 here. So let's stretch them open so you guys can see the Chicagos are a little bit bigger. Let's bring this down here so we can put another pair of handcuffs. So actually I'm going to put them up there because the next pair is going to be also hinged. So these are ASP blue security, so you can see by that little blue tab in there, these things are blue security. So very nice pair of handcuffs, guys. So let's put them, and as you guys can see, the ASP are a little bit bigger. So for somebody that's a little bit bigger or wider person, you're going to have maybe some trouble putting these handcuffs on that person. So why would you want to put handcuffs? Well, maybe you're a civilian sheepdog, you're you work security. If you're a cop, you were probably not going to buy these, especially now that you saw that video. So personally, guys, I bought these because I do work security, and like I said, they were going to be for somebody. In Canada, it's not illegal to have handcuffs, and if you do for your work, you do work security, or you're a police officer or anything else, you're in your house and let's say somebody's coming in and you want to restrain them because they don't have the right to be in your house without your permission, and you want to subdue them and restrain them before the cops arrives, that's another story. So but let's take these and let's take my trusty scale right here and let's turn it on. I will get you guys down a little bit on the tripod so you guys can see the numbers better. So this is going to be in ounces, guys. So ounces. So let's put the MTech handcuffs right here. So 8.4 ounces. So or 8.40. Now let's go with the standard Chicago chain cuffs. So let's see the weight on those. So 9.40. So they're an ounce heavier. So now let's see the ASP blue security, which are a little bit beefier, I gotta say. So 10.65 ounces, so a little bit heavier. So let's take that out of the way and let's finish up with these handcuffs. So should you buy these handcuffs, guys? If you're in the States, I saw the price on Amazon for these, and the price is close to $20, so $19. So is it a good deal? At $17, I think, or $20, you get some ViperTech that are almost, pretty much identical clones of the Smith & Wesson hinge handcuffs, if you want some hinge handcuffs. So and the ViperTech, they do use a standard style handcuff key. So just your standard size with the hole in there, and just your basic standard handcuff keys that you can use on pretty much any pair of handcuffs, like these Chicago here. So you can use these things in here and for any pair of handcuffs. So final thoughts. So I'm a little bit disappointed. You don't see the branding on the box that says MTech. This is just something that Master Cutlery or MTech decided to get to sell on their website and just say that they are MTech. You can see the model number right there, S4807. So if you look on Amazon or on any other website, you're gonna see that the model number is exactly the same. So unless there's a mistake and the sticker is not on the right box, from all indication, these are MTech's handcuffs. So I would personally advise against getting them. Like I said, if you, they're not a bad pair of handcuffs. Hinge, they're a little crispy there. They're making some screechy sound, but they're pretty smooth, guys. The double lock, did I mention it was double lock? I don't think I mentioned that, so let me finish up by mentioning these are double locked, and the double lock works flawlessly. So number 1 and number 2. So as you guys can see, it goes in smooth. Double lock works perfect. These things are not coming apart undone, so what you have to do is go in there, turn one way, turn the other way, and then it's open. So like a traditional pair of handcuffs. So turn one way and you go the other way. So like that, they work. So double locking handcuffs, but they do use a proprietary key, so be aware of that. So, and I'm repeating myself. So like I said, guys, I'm gonna put a link in the description to Gorilla Surplus. If you live in Canada and you want some expandable baton at a reasonable price, especially since the US dollar is kind of expensive, if you order for $150 of shipping, shipping is going to be free. So I wish the shipping charge would be a little bit less. Maybe I mean, if you buy for $100 instead of $150, then you include free shipping, but it's not bad. So I got a great deal, believe it or not. For Valentine's Day there was a couple of discounted stuff that were on discount, 15% or 20% off on certain things. So I had some good deals, and I decided to buy because I really wanted some good quality expendable baton, which these are Smith & Wesson, and they're heat treated. So for the Swabat 16H, so these things are the hardened steel heat treated baton. But this is for an upcoming review and testing, guys. So if you like this video, as always, give it a thumbs up. It's always appreciated, guys. If you got any question, put in the comments below. I will answer really quickly, because if I receive an email and it's a subscriber that's asking something, or just viewers that has a question, I will be my best to answer it as quickly as possible. So I will see you guys on the next one.